We gon' gamble. Is that a good idea? We'll find out. What's up, guys? I'll Pencil here, and here to do a breakdown / live reaction review to chapter 173 of Dandadan, which is known as Corner the Criminal! Exclamation point. And I don't think I have to, like, the comments, like, presumably suppressed. So, I mean, Corner the Criminal may mean that they still have a little bit more fighting to do, but, like, hopefully we're chilling. Oh, hopefully we ain't get any more freaky. Cause, like, I'm gambling. I'm rolling the dice right now. Unlike last chapter where I ended up reading it before actually reviewing it, this is a straight live reaction. Luckily enough, I don't think, like, I've ingratiated Dandadan into any of my social medias enough that I got spoiled on this one, so, like, I'm worried, because it's Dandadan, but, like, hopefully nothing too crazy happens. I'm slightly scared, though. But let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a... Where are you? There you go. Pencil here. Fun fact. I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. I'm always impressed by the absolute nonsense these characters pull off, dog. Like, what even... Like, God, like, she's literally probably in 1,000th? Maybe in a 10,000th of that thing's size and weight. She threw a whole stove at somebody. And somehow this girl's gonna... Well, actually, it doesn't look like it fully hit her. It looks like it hit her cover, but it looks like it may have, like, hit right next to her. So maybe she didn't get hit by it. But remember, for all intents and purposes, this is a normal girl. So she was introduced with some sort of supernatural abilities. Like, once again, I assume what Jean Valjean does is all magical. Like, I don't think it's alien-based, but it could be tech-based. Oh my God, I have no idea. I wonder if he's like the real Jean Valjean from Les Miserables. Like, I have no clue. He was such a mysterious character that's just been dropped on us. That was hyped up at the end of the Alien arc. We're actually seeing him more and more. Like, I have no clue how much of the powers he gifted her. Well, I assume it's him that gave her the powers. So I have no idea how much this buffed her, but, like, hopefully enough, because that is a big long stove. And honestly, she may need to, like, move out the way. Because, I know, you're about to get crushed by a whole stove. Let's see. Found ya, you idiot! It's gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be censoring, like, every other speech bubble. Let's see. Boom! Golly! But the question is, and the answer is, like, can she still not just tell these guys to gank y'all? Because, like, how y'all really beating that? And, like, some of y'all are touching the ground, too. Like, if these things hit the floor and they get to sewing, y'all may be cooked. They literally sewed your, like, flesh to the floor. I'm not sure this is still a safe situation. Found ya, you idiot! Wait! The Honorable Ninja Art of Hiding from Sight? Is that just a ninja art? Is that just a ninja, like, allow me to use my Honorable Ninja Art. Y'all can't see me. Am I honorable for that? Like, huh? I don't know. Maybe that is, another thing. No, but she does that when she's normal, too. I can't chalk that up to... Gosh darn it. I meant to do that before I started recording. Ira, Dandadan. What yokai possesses her? Which one is it? Gosh darn it. I didn't realize. I like how the Dan... That's actually funny. The Dandadan wiki is one of the golden balls. That's hilarious. And I hope they never update that either. Hold on, let me see. Abilities, just give me 2 abilities. I know it'll be there. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Let's see. Ira the acrobatic silky. That, I think, because I had never heard of that before. Then again, I never heard of Turbo Granny either, but that is a thing. So, like, I never heard of it, so it never clicked to me. Acrobatic silky. I always forget her power's name. I don't know why. I remember everyone else's names. I know Evil Eye. Vamola or Bamora is just an alien. With no, like, unique powers, she, like, notably, we don't even know if those antennae have any special properties. And notably, all of her other abilities come from the suit that was made by that alien species. Now, do we ever get a name for that species? I don't think so. They kind of just showed up, got wiped out, and then we haven't heard of them since. But then again, you know, we know there are more of them. And then, well, technically, Sataka. I was specifically looking for his name because I knew I was going to record this later today. Sataka, technically, he doesn't have powers either. All he can do is control the nanoskin. So, like, technically, he doesn't have powers. And then Evil Eye for Gigi. But technically, at the same time, Gigi's abilities are also just his own. Like, he's just built like that. He can just fire a Kamehameha wave for reasons and purposes. And then Okarun had Show Granny. And then Momo's powers are also hers entirely individually. They haven't necessarily got an explanation either. And thank you for reminding me, I forgot her parents are just... For some reason that completely slipped my mind. But no, that's established very early on in the series. Her parents have been gone. Okunun's parents, though, I have no idea. Then again, like, typically, you don't really see parents in, like, media that surrounds... Like, it just doesn't happen. Like, Kingdom Hearts has been going on for 22 years. 22? 22 years. Going on 23. I think there's one line. One. of Sora's mom. And we've never heard of his dad. We know he exists. Because Riku mentions parents. But, like, that's it. So, it'd be like that would be like that. But let's see. She even hid behind a curtain stitched by those... I should have looked up. That's another thing I'm going to look up. I'm not going to look it up now. I'm just going to keep calling them the people, because I still think that word has negative connotations. Let's see. She even hid behind a curtain stitched together by those things, even though she's the one who started the attack. Yeah, technically. She did draw y'all here, that's true. Never mind that now. Miss Ayase, the fire! Oh, that's true. That's right. I'm about to burn the whole place to the ground. But oh yeah, they're still stitched to the floor. Oh, she may have gotten hit. She may have actually got clocked by an entire stove. Golly. We'll see. Commencing the firefighting. I was going to ask, why aren't y'all helping? But their flesh is still actually sewed to the... Does that not hurt? Is that not painful? Like, ugh, even if it was like microscopic needles, just feeling that, being like bound to the ground. And how do they... Those things are strong for being able to sew directly into what presumably... I mean, it may not be tile, but still. Let's see. Commencing the firefighting. Oh, jeez. Still very impressive. Her dexterity with her abilities have gotten insane. Like, legit, just better and better and better. Like, notably, we don't see any of the individual, like, pieces moving, but, like, she pulls out the top of it, moves the hose, and squeezes down on the fire extinguisher, all with just, like, open palms. That means it's just all mental imaging. Which is funny, because, like, back when Sakata, it's either Sataka or Sakata. I'm gonna just double check. Let me look. That's the power of the internet. Hold on a second. Dandadan Wiki. I don't care about that website, please. Let me see. Is it Sataka? Sakata. Kinta Sakata. Yeah, there we go. Sakata Kinta. Alright. When he was introduced, the whole reason they needed him in the first place is because he was the one who was actually able to visualize the robot. Ultimately, Momo wasn't able to. But I suppose with her abilities, it's just like super fine-tuned now. So even though she doesn't necessarily have like visually, it's not the most crazy or chaotic, well-defined details, at least in terms of her actual power manipulation, it is very, very finite. And boom, that's a lot of stuff in that fire extinguisher. Let's see. Jeez. She's still loving him, golly. I love how they're, why are the masks coming off? They're all sweating now. Let's see. Yo, we just took down your princess, you little pieces of trash. That means you lose, right? Oh, they're actually letting him up. Okay. They're like, look at that. They literally sewed into your skin. You don't feel that? Ugh. And like, Okarun, you don't have powers anymore, bro. You're just physically strong. How does that not hurt? I could maybe get Ayla as she's infused with acrobatic Silky, but like, Okarun, you're just a dude now, as far as we know. Once again, I'm still so blown away. I'm gonna make a video on that. Like, there's so many Dandadan videos I'm thinking of making. But like, one of them is like, wow, we really just removed one of our 4 main characters. Like, it was nothing. Like, well, wow, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Let's see. We're able to move again. Oh, thank the heavens. But are we actually okay now? We still can't see them. Oh, that's true. But like, they let you up. You're okay in a way. Probably not physically and or mentally, but you're okay. Let's see. We still can't see them. It's okay. They're waving the white flag. Where are y'all getting these materials from? But you know what? I like that. The moment they lost the fight, it's kind of like taking down your king in chess. Ultimately, there are a bunch of other pieces, but as long as you lose the king, which in this case was the girl, whose name I do forget if we ever got it, for all intents and purposes, you win. So they took down the king, and thusly they won. I do like how there's one waving the white flag, the other one's like, thank you for engaging us in battle. It was an honor to fight you. Let's see. It's okay, they're waving the white flag. That means you accept defeat, right? Mo. Huh? I have no idea what the heck you're trying to say. They are so... She's like... Then again, they're round. Like, she's a proportional human, just shrunk down in scale. But, like, they look so huge next to her. Let's see. Yeah, but it's interesting that So I wonder if that's an aspect of her ability. Because they can see Momo, but they can't see them. Interesting. Yikes. It's unsettling not being able to see the enemy. You could do a lot less than see them, bro. But look at the gate. Poke, poke. Ah, what the? Scared you. Please, this is not the time to lose focus. I need to give it... Well, no. Actually, I think that voice is appropriate. Maybe if I was earlier in the series, I'd give him the same voice I give for Yodaka from Shinobi Undercover fame. But, like, no, I think Okaruns earned this kind of voice. Let's see. Oh, no. Takakura, don't be angry. He's still grabbing on... Hey. I mean, like, I don't endorse it. Don't be an opportunist. But, like, in this case, Ira, since we know it's not gonna happen, if there ain't no way you can fit it in, alright, you ain't gonna get none of that. So, might as well appreciate what you can get your access to. What's it? Hey, back off! He's so small. Well, why did you guys attack us? Because of her. Why else? For what other reason would they not? What's it? Talk. Like, okay, good. We have them distracted, and they still can't see us. Let's go! Ooh, it'd be interesting if they, like, cover themselves, since I wonder if they can tell. Once again, it's a question of how intelligent they are. But I wonder if they know that since... Then again, I don't think it works like a camouflage thing, because they can see the ground. So never mind, it makes no sense. I was about to say, maybe they could, like, climb on top of her and just pile on top of her, and then maybe she'd, like, fly out, disappear, at least from the big people's perception. But no. Like, they can still see through them. So, honestly, as long as she's still within their realm and humans' eyes, it's very likely they will be able to perceive her. Hey, wait! They're trying to get away! Okurun, Ira, catch her! Of all the... Well, actually, it's pretty good. So she got... Huh. I didn't think about that. But yeah, technically, to get out of that hair trap, she could have just straight up reverted her hair. And, well, actually, no, they still did cut it. But it doesn't look any shorter than it was when it was at the full length and being used as a weapon. Let's see. We can see the target. Catching her will be a simple matter of... Whoa. What is that? Why are they so clean with it? Golly, this is probably very painful, though. I don't know. Being upside down is not fun. And being upside down in a sleep, that's also not fun. And she also did get hit by an entire stove. I thought somehow she may have dodged a little bit, but no. Considering she's, like, flat out knocked out, like, I think she literally got clunked on the head with a lit stove. I mean, throw everything but the kitchen sink, I guess. Or... No, technically still the kitchen sink is available, but let's see. Ah! How are they doing that? I mean, it does actually look like some of them are freeform flying, but they could legit be walking on top of each other. Like, you just move fast and just scurry on top of each other, but geez. The weaves are immaculate, and they are moving something that is, once again, probably 1,000 times, if at a bare minimum, bigger than them, very, very efficiently. How are they doing that? Miss Ayase, something's odd. If controlling the people is her power, but she's unconscious, isn't it weird that they're still moving? They are going to eat her. I'm kidding, but like fun fact, I would love to raise a pet lion. Like, there's no context or reason why I would ever have access to one. And if someone were to give me the opportunity to, by not so legal means, I wouldn't do it. Because, like, clearly, you're not supposed to own lions. They're, like, darn near endangered at this point, if not flat out endangered. I forget if they're an endangered species or, like, on the verge because of how much humans have spread. Because, of course, humans be humans. But, like, that'd be the one thing I'd be scared of. Obviously, when it's small and tiny, like, while it's, like, maybe this big, it probably can't do anything to me. But, man, I'd just be afraid. Because all it takes is one. It takes 1 second of letting your guard down, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'm still a wild animal. And you're still flesh. So, like, I wouldn't trust it. It's why there are two abilities that, honestly, I mean, that's the thing. I'd love to have a Pokemon. Like, if I could have Hoopa, my glorious son, yeah, I would love Hoopa. But, like, it'd be the one thing I'm scared of power-wise. Summoning a creature that I don't have an absolute and complete control over, or that isn't completely fond of me and will never attack me, and or cloning. Even if it's, like, non-sentient cloning, I'd still be a little bit worried, because I've seen too many stories where supposedly non-sentient clones develop sentience, and I wouldn't want that ability, because, like, what if they do turn on me? What if I do fall asleep one night, and they're just like, why do I have to obey them? So, let's see what they're doing. Interesting. She's turning white? Or at least cold? Let's see. Isn't it weird they're still moving? Oh... Yeah, and we're getting freaky. Yeah, we're getting freaky. It tickles. Those little, stay out of our way. Jeez. But there's a relatively small amount of them. Typically, they could probably just jump her to oblivion. Let's see. Oh, Karun, there's no doubt. These things are trying to escape with her of their own will. So I wonder if, so that makes me wonder, is that Jean Valjean controlling them? But like, we saw them, maybe that could be the case though. Maybe he straight up lent her the power, but is like, okay, under the rare scenario where she is not able to command you, bring her back to me. And that's why they're like, gotta bring her back. And they're booking it out of there, but not necessarily consuming her. Once again, I don't know why eating immediately comes to mind. I don't know. What do these little creatures live on? Like, for example, in universe, what do the Serapins live on? I'm assuming they just eat regular food, I guess. But like, these things, what are you? I mean, I guess they're the equivalent of fairies, but I don't know. Not on my watch! Are they gonna drag her through the vents? Wait, where? Are they gonna use her as a battery? Why does she keep getting colder? But let's see. Oh. That's right. Oh, they're in empty space right now. So technically, I don't think they can really escape. Where would they go? That, if all of them left, would that immediately shut down empty space and would the full classroom respawn? I guess. Because typically, I remember back when they defeated the Seropins and Nessie, when they initially met Mr. Mantis Shrimp, the moment they like defeated that threat, they just spawned back into the real world. But technically, the threat is still around. So would empty space despawn? But also this empty space is localized just the classroom, not seemingly the entire school like it was in the Nessie incident. So I don't know. Gigi's like, why can't I? What's happening there? Oh, is she? Is Vimola holding the door? Sakata, my boy, please help out. Don't just be looking out the window. What do? Break time will be over soon. Wait. What voice do I give Sakata, bro? Kinto Sakata. What voice do I give him? Wait. No, I'm gonna do it. Wait. My brain is working on it at super high speed right now. Can't be that fast. Can't be that. But you know what? I don't blame him. Because like, I had delusions of grandeur too. I still do. So like, if he was like, not built like him, and not as freaky and deaky, he'd literally just be me. Let's see. I'm in first class, Coca-Cola, and the others are likely trapped in an empty space. Oh, wow, he's actually spitting. Wait a minute. He's actually barring right now. He's right. And I wonder why we couldn't enter it. Is there a max number of people allowed? Possibly. That's the thing, we never get rules on how this stuff works. Like, the scale of empty space or the alternative worlds they enter, like, they're never consistent. Nessie was the school. And then the Seropins invaded. The Seropins was, like, a limited area. Then Turbo Granny was also kind of... No, Turbo Granny was also, like, actually in reality for a decent bit of it, from what it seemed. And then, obviously, we had the whole alien invasion where, like, the whole city went into empty space once the aliens did it. Which is weird when you think about it. Because it's not like our cast and crew triggered that. It's like, were the aliens just planning on ruling in empty space? Or were they going to shift reality back at some point? Like, I genuinely don't know. Off the top of my own base. Let's see. Is there a max number of people allowed? Hey, come to think of it, Vam, when you transform into a kaiju, the world becomes empty space, doesn't it? Momo was like, wow, now that you mention it. But then again, interesting. That is seemingly exclusively an Earth-only phenomena. Because we've seen, I forget what their plan's called, we've seen Vimola's homeworld with her grandma. Or with her mama and like all the other... I genuinely forget their name. She's an alien. Gosh darn it, we're gonna pop it into the wiki. That's the beautiful thing about having the wiki loaded up already. Vimola. Is it gonna be Bamana? Yeah, okay, Bamana. Once again, I'm not sure. At least in the translation I read, which I'm pretty sure is the official one, technically for all intents and purposes, it is Vimola. Why is it the Romanji is Vimola, but okay, so Viz just changed it. It's like Zoro and Zolo. But I wonder why, that seems like such an I did not realize her antennae were pink. For some reason I thought they were green. Where did I get that image from? Her eyes are green, but her antennae are pink. But I know the reason Zoro was changed to Zolo was because of Zoro, like the famous. Well, I'm not sure if many people know him anymore, but like I think he's pretty famous. I think he was played by Antonio Banderas. I may be thinking that completely wrong, but essentially the famous. My brain is screaming conquistador, but that's not what he was. He was a cowboy, and that was very, very popular at the time when One Piece first started getting localized. And I think Viz just wanted to completely avoid the entire legal nonsense that would have been at the time. So they named him Zolo. And to this day, on Viz, Zoro is named Zolo. Even though, like, everybody in their mama just calls him Zoro. Even in the anime, they call him, which is really funky, but I guess the dubbing is probably different from, like, actual written text. And I don't know. It is very strange. But let me see. What is she called? Sumerian. Sumeria, like, they never fought in empty space. This seems to be an Earth exclusive phenomenon, which probably is built also into the whole idea of, like, Earth being special. Like, the whole reason yokais exist, or the reason Earth has not been mass invaded by aliens up until this point, is because of yokais consuming the planet. So, like, it's like a territory thing. So maybe that's it. But I don't know. But then that makes you wonder, is there, like, a governing body? Like, who controls who and what causes empty space? Is it just, like, a natural thing that all the yokais accidentally agreed on? Or is it, like... Because it can't be a natural universal function because we've seen Sumeria. But then again, Sumeria's combat... I don't know. But when you transform into a kaiju, the world becomes empty space, doesn't it? Then couldn't it be that your suit has the ability to bring out empty space? Yeah. Even I don't know all its function. Then again, I can't blame her. Like, she... Like, especially knowing from the length of her backstory to then what we actually got to see of her. She may have been, like, I'm not sure how long it's been in universe since her actual introduction. Like, I think she was on the planet for like a week before she ended up stumbling across the cast and crew. Like, she wasn't actually there that long. And she only just got forced into that suit that day because her mama was in it. And then she handed over the suit. So yeah, technically it makes sense that she would not have any sort of comprehension over it. Especially considering, like, for a decent chunk, she doesn't actually fight in it that much. Like, she has the initial crazy kaiju battle, but then the aliens take it. And she also, like, leaves the plot for a little bit before the aliens appear. But even I don't know all its functions, but if I remember to, I set it to heart-pounding hidden mode. Huh. If you remember to. So that's not an automatic. So it's not an automatic thing. It is a phenomenon produced specifically by the... Oh. Interesting. And it's interesting that the ball shows through that too. That's weird. Huh. But yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. And I do wonder, who was, like, what powerful creature was consumed to make this suit? Like, notably, we know that the reason it looks like it does, it looks like Gojira, is because of the Sumerian deity. But, like, what did that suit-producing alien mother eat to produce this? Considering, like, the one, like, real angry, what's yours is mine, and mine is, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine alien. He was very specific, like, mother has never produced a suit like this before. Ever. Give it to me. So, like, I wonder what they ate. Which Sumerian? Was it the king? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. So, yeah. So, maybe, is it, then again, no, but then again, the Sword Opens were there too at the same time Nessie was. Has there ever been an incident where it's just been yokai in empty space? I actually can't remember. Actually, no, it wasn't, because, wow, so yeah, it is just a phenomena produced by certain alien technology, now I think about it. Because when they were dealing with the Subterraneans, which hasn't been a plot point for a while, honestly waiting for them to pop back up. That old grandma lady, like that turned into that weird freaky thing, like, I'm waiting for that to happen again. Some go happen with that. But that was all in the real world. Sure, like, there was all that stuff underground, but that was all in the real world. And very specifically, the firefighters came and nearly arrested Momo for burning down the house. So, like, I think, actually, it is just a space alien phenomenon, which is interesting. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? If you're trying to invade an area, why would you want to lock it down to an area where most of your main targets would not be there to interact with, and then you'd waste a whole bunch of ammo and energy and resources on destroying something that doesn't even really exist in the reality you would typically operate in? Let's see. Oh, yep, she's just getting away. So, yeah, they should have took her through the vent, or at least the top of the open window. Let's see. Huh? It's so stupid in the best way. But let's see. Hey-ya! The drop kick goes. Why are you drop kicking out the door? What? Yeah, Ken-kun, look out! Hey, at least he worked as a pillow. Oh, he is knocked out. Stop! That tickles. What's his real name? I call him GG, and they call him GG. What actually is his real name? GG. Oh, is his name just? Oh no, yeah, GG and OG. I thought that was a nickname. No, his name is just GG. All right, but I'm not the biggest. I don't know. What is the common consensus on him? I'm like I already know what, unless something crazy happens in this chapter. I already know the poll for next for tomorrow is gonna be based on this video. But like, what are the thoughts on Gigi? I'm not the biggest fan of his character. I think he's a little bit of a weirdo. like unironically, he feels like Sakata to me, but like he doesn't get away with it. At least not in my mind. Just as Sakata doesn't get away with it. But they're both a little bit strange. Let's see. I think that would be bad. I like, as a person who typically does not have a reaction to most things, like I don't necessarily have the most sensitive skin. Tickling will make me throw you halfway across the room. Like, I don't know, it's happened before. Like, I've been jump scared tickled and I'm just, whoa! So, I get it. I get it. Oh, I'll kill you, you handsome. I'll kill you, you handsome beast. What the? You're all here? Yeah, they've been waiting for you. Hey, what's going on? Why are Okarun and Ida just, without the clothes and laughing? Never mind that. After her. We're gonna lose her. They are moving insanely fast. Very impressive too. Like, how are they? Well, they may have literally hooked their needles into her skin to carry her along, which is a deeply disturbing visual to think about. Let's see. Okay, selling player. Come on, Momo. That is actually funny. They do this straight. All right, we're gonna leave those two behind, and they are in empty space still, so they're fine. But then again, like, can't you? Actually, she probably shouldn't get too big. It seems you've gone and made me. Oh. Seems you're born and made me angry. My inner demons, I allow you to unleash my power! Voice, kapow! Tremble and await me. Wait, tremble and await me, you. I'll figure out a better voice for him. I don't know how to, like... There's a certain thing I want to do for his voice, but I'm gonna need to, like, study tech. I'm gonna have to, like, look up certain videos to figure out how to do that. Miss Ayase, wait! Oh, Takakura, are you okay? They're going pretty fast. If they go around a corner, we'll lose. Why don't you just blast them? I mean, the girl. But like, Gigi, if you don't just bang, like straight, you're a Dragon Ball character in this manga, bro. Just straight blast them. So anyway, I started playing. Like, honestly, if I was in any universe that had projectiles, that'd be my first answer to everything. Oh no, blast them. But they're getting away. Blast them. We're in a fist fight, blast! I'm always up in it immediately. There's no question, there's no doubt. I'm just immediately to open in the palm and like, let's get you up out of here, big dog. Boom. Let's see. Hang in there, Mr. Athlete. If you can't catch them, no one can. There's a certain fellow inside him, Mume. But then again, he will not. Like, and that's another thing about it. They never really addressed what happened after the alien arc. Like, he fought in self-defense, but was he like mad or annoyed? Because he didn't really get to fight Okarun. Which was the promise. Huh, I don't know. Let's see. Leave it to me with this fragment of the Great King. Oh, he does have. I forgot he has a piece of that on him. Oh, he clearly does. And I'll admit, I literally feel the same way about these two characters. So I'll admit Chi-Chi is more excusable, but that's bad for that. But like, they have their moments, which is so cool and so epic. But like, it's those 2 out of 10 moments where like. Most of the time, 80% of the time, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not really rocking with you. But that 20%, they do like he's cooking right now, bro. What? Awesome, Kinnikuun. Go get him, Enosuke. Accept your love for me, ladies. Oh, that's way too not that voice. Accept your love for me, ladies. Now look at me go. Well, he is moving and zooming pretty well. Let's see. Behold, my majestic form. Tell me how fine I look. Tell me truly that you adore me. Tell me that you love me. I've been down bad. I've been very down bad. I've been atrociously down bad. I've been down more bad at times than the Mariana Trench. And I've been delusional too. I've been two things. If there are two things that define the pencil lifestyle, it's being down bad and delusional. The double D, if you will. Never this down bad. Never this delusional. They're not even near you. They're not even near you. Who are you talking? Like, the images in your head? And let me think. That one's taken. That one. Oh, Lord, it actually may line up. Oh, Lord, wait a minute. There are 3 guys and 3 girls. Because Okarun, Gigi, and him. And then that's so weird. I mean, here's a love story. And, like, obviously, Ida's not gonna get Okurun, and Momo and Okurun are the OTP. So, like, maybe? Sumerian Bay, I mean, maybe it'll be like Saiyan hybrids. Who knows, bro? Let's see. Saiyan! Oh, darn. And time jump. Wait, no. wrong character. Jean Valjean just straight beamed him. Alright, gotta leave. Once again, he has no powers. He's just a dude, too. So the fact that he's able to eat hits like this, that's impressive. Boom. Feet up. That bro got knocked so bad he got his feet up. Let's see. It is, I mean, maybe the suit isn't that heavy, but it's probably optimized for movement. But still, that is very impressive. Like, can you imagine wearing something like that and just hoofing it at the same pace as Gigi? Like, that's impressive. I was like, huh? Who's that? That is not Jean Valjean. I can tell you that. That's not Jean Valjean. You baldies there, being bullies. Ma'am? She tried to actively assault our miniaturized friend. Please. But, okay, interesting. This one I was not expecting. I was not expecting this. Maybe she's working with Jean Valjean. Maybe this is just straight accident. I'm assuming, though, that may have been her final command to them. Take her to the nurse. Maybe that was it? Because if anything, I really thought they were dragging her to Jean Valjean, but no, they brought her to the nurse, who has been a character that's been mentioned before and shown before. She isn't as, like, desired by the fandom as Granny Psycho, because, like, we get much more of Granny Psycho than we do her. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name. Psycho? Whatever. But she has her fans, and interesting. I mean, if we're going to extrapolate from this character, cool. If we're going to see more of this character, cool. And she's conscious again, but where are the little guys? I do not know, and I'm intrigued to find out. But overall, a W chapter. Honestly, I hope Okurun and Ida are alright, and I also hope they get their clothes back, or whatever remains of them, before, you know, empty space disappears. Wait, now I think about it. That is actually interesting. So that just hit me. She is technically somewhat supernatural too. Probably in the same league, or maybe even higher than someone like Sakata, because I'm calling her Vamora now, but Vamola is an alien. So it makes sense that she can interact with empty space. In fact, she triggered it on this scale. Gigi, supernatural powers. Okurun had supernatural powers. Aino, supernatural powers. Momo, supernatural powers. It's only Sakata. But since she's here, and she's able to interact, and she's able to see everybody, that means she's somewhat spiritually attuned too. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to be revealed that she knows Psycho, or if this is just going to be something that she also unlocked through Jean Valjean, or something of the other path. Regardless, I'm intrigued. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave knockout! like straight drop, bros. Knock out in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to the series I have to review, ad-free reactions of all my videos, and becoming a $12 Patreon and $12 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Is that guy the pencil? Writing off.
I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Zara, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, Glacier XZ, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 members, A+A, Ignil Lind, Kevin Encarnacion, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members, Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchiha, and Yuki Ally. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, AZ Void, J Warrior, and Robbie Uchiha. And I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Waki Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final gracious gargantuan thank you to our $100 That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.